Many years ago, I read an article about a 17-year-old high school dropout searching through a phone book looking for an abortion clinic. Stephanie Monegro lived in New York and was 2 months pregnant with what would be her second child. She was already the mother of a little boy who was only 3 years old. Stephanie found an ad for expectant mother care and decided to go to the Crisis Pregnancy Center. When she arrived, she was told that the center did not provide abortions, but was introduced to one of the center's counselors, Linda Marzullo. Linda asked Stephanie if, while she was there, she wanted to have a sonogram taken. When Stephanie saw the first sonogram of her baby, she burst into tears, crying, "Why would I want to kill something that's living?" On January 22, 1973, a huge amount of respect for human life was lost in the Supreme Court case Roe v. Wade, when abortions were made legal in the United States. I am strongly opposed to the legalization of abortions, not only because it is the killing of innocent babies, but also because I feel it has changed the way people worldwide view and respect human life. In this speech, I will inform you of why I feel this way and hopefully convince you of how horrible this act really is and the true consequences that it has. There is no justice in abortion. Taking the life of an innocent unborn baby is beyond cruel. Most abortions take place because the pregnancy would be an inconvenience to the mother. This act is horrendous and should never have been legalized in the United States. There are many organizations that are working to convince people that this is true. Pro-life supporters have set up groups through churches to try to educate the public about the injustices of abortion. Many people in the United States have begun to see the true cruelty of abortion, but this has taken 26 years and cost the lives of over 50 million babies. Many Americans are opposed to abortions unless the mother's life is threatened. In the cases of women having abortions because a child or pregnancy would interfere with their careers, a poll by CBS News and the New York Times shows that 70% of the public says abortions are wrong. An ABC News Washington Post poll shows even 55% of the public believes that if a woman is not married and finds herself pregnant, then that is no reason to abort the child. Progressively, many people are becoming more aware of abortion's evils. Since 1995, the percent of Americans who are pro-life has increased from 35% to 40%, according to Anna Greenberg in the American Prospect. The Catholic Church, as well as many other churches, views abortion as being morally wrong. They've described abortion as an unspeakable act. The word unspeakable is meant to affect us at a primal level, and it suggests that this act is beyond all justifications. According to an article in Commonwealth, the Church's teachings on abortions has become more credible as it has expanded its concern to the women involved and is working to help pro-life supporters alleviate the pressures placed on women today. An Illinois-based researcher named David Reardon set out in the 1980s to prove that abortions harm women and cause mental illness as well as a variety of other health problems. In a recent essay, Reardon opposed abortion on the ground that it causes health problems, instead of just because it is simply morally wrong. He said that because abortion is evil, we can expect and even know that it will harm those who participate in it. Nothing good comes from evil. Abortions have been linked to many mental and physical illnesses. There is evidence that abortions can increase a woman's chance of developing breast cancer. According to the Washington Monthly Magazine, certain states such as Texas, Kansas, and Minnesota are now requiring healthcare providers to inform their patients about the breast cancer risks associated with abortions. Another health risk is that it can cause death. Abortion was the leading cause of pregnancy-related deaths in 2001, stated Elizabeth Makaya in the article Maternal Mortality. There have also been many links between abortions and depression or alcoholism. Studies have also shown that women who undergo abortions end up being admitted for psychiatric care more frequently than those who do not. It was also proven that a percentage of women feel temporarily or even permanently guilty after having abortions. Let me ask you a question. When someone is killed in a shooting by a family member, it's considered murder, is it not? The killer is sent to prison or executed for committing this act. Should the killing of a helpless child not be included in this law? In my opinion, there is a huge contradiction in the United States' law system. Abortion is a horrible act because it ends the life of a helpless child, but it also has many negative consequences on the mother. In today's society, reaching the top and becoming very wealthy has become a major priority for Americans. Because abortion has been legalized, it's very easy for a woman to simply decide, I don't want this pregnancy, so I will take care of the problem. What many people don't understand is that these women will suffer for the rest of their lives. This one decision that they have made ended a human life and prevented that child from having a chance in this world. It also created a difficult life for the mother, a life full of regret, remorse, and even deadly physical and mental illnesses. I hope this speech has painted a picture of the devastating effects that the legalization of abortion has had on America, and may even encourage you to help join the efforts to stop this cruelty. And here is my audience.